Hey y'all, so I have two words that I'm kind of going to put into one. One I got yesterday and then one I got today. And so what has happened for some people, like I said a few days ago, there's a specific group of people that their spouses are returning back home to them, okay? And I released a word a few days ago about that. So that, if that word was for you, then this is for you as well. Okay. And so God in this time has been, if this is for you, okay, God has been kind of uncovering things and exposing things. And that can be, he's just, okay, he took me to Adam and Eve today. Yesterday, he kept giving me 717, all right? 717 in the Strong's Concordance means to uncover, to expose. Today, he brought me to Genesis, and starting at chapter 3, verse 7 through 10. Then it was as if the man's and the woman's eyes were opened. They realized they were naked. So they sewed figs and leaves together and made something to cover themselves. Then they heard the Lord God walking in the garden. This was during the cool part of the day, and the man and his wife hid from the Lord God among the trees in the garden. But the Lord God called to the man. The Lord said, "Where are you?" The man answered, "I heard you walking in the garden. I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." All right, so God has been uncovering and exposing things within your spouse. All right, remember I put a word out months ago about naked and ashamed, and then sometime within the last month or two, I had released another word explaining how they were kind of, stripped butt naked. That was literally like within the last month, I think. And so, but he's also stripped you naked, right? He's kind of exposed areas in your hearts that were needed to be worked on. He's exposed some areas in different areas God had exposed had brought to surface so that, he brought things to light so that they could be seen and acknowledged, maybe even repented for and worked on. All right. So that's what's been going on. And what he said yesterday, though, this is what the things that I have in my notes. All right. Urgent. It's confirmed. It's here. Okay. Gifts. Better move fast. It's go time for real. Like for real this time. For who this is for, this is urgent, It's been confirmed. He's confirming it. Like it's here. All right. Gifts are here. And you better move fast. So better move fast as in like whatever you haven't done yet that needs to be done, get it done. Do a heart check, get yourself in position so that you can receive, because it's here for who it's for. Like it's urgently here. Okay. He's like, it's go time for real this time. Like I know God for certain people, he's confirmed certain things to you over and over and over again, but for who this is for, there is no confirmations. Like this is your urgent, confirmation that it is here now. Okay. He gave me Luke 8:48 again. Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace. Okay. I got the number 297 yesterday, which in the Strong's means both. All right. He said, your faith has healed you both. Your faith, the standard. Okay. Your faith has healed you both. All right. Maybe even they had faith too. All right. It really is here and it's time. All right. So then yesterday, I was like in the middle of writing my notes out, and my daughter, she goes, she's like, your cake's almost home. And I was like, she said, your cake's almost done. So she mistakenly said, your cake's almost home. I was like, oh my God. Because if y'all remember, if you've been following me for some time, y'all know about the last few months about the birthday cake, right? There's been a whole bunch of stuff on the birthday cake. And through my friend's dream and through revelations God has given me, the birthday cake represents this person. God has been decorating them up, right? Perfecting this cake to present to you, all right? Your cake is almost home. The cake's already done, right? It's in transit to be delivered to you. So there's that part of the word. And then today, he gave me come now, all right? And then I had gotten gift with the number 974, which in the Strong's means to test, to examine, try, test, tried. You went through the test. You've been tried. God has examined everything, and this person is now coming to you, all right? Y'all have been through the test. You've been tried. You went through the trials. You went through the test, and now he is deeming you, worthy of coming together. And I also had gotten 1235, which means in the Strong's to be fully awake. I also was taken to John 11:41, where Jesus gives thanks to God for raising Lazarus from the dead. Okay? Yeah. This person's fully awake, all right? Lazarus has been risen from the dead, okay? God has brought this person back to life. He has breathed life, put breath back into the dry bones, right? It's even, oh my God, I forgot about this. Yesterday, something happened. I'm not even going to go into the details, but what the revelation that the Lord gave me through this was that this person had come up out of the grave, right? They're wearing their grave clothes, right? And they were in this most recent time, they were being taken, raised up out of the grave, right? And raised back to life, and they were being put back into alignment. Okay, they were getting adjusted. Okay, it had to do with a chiropractor and stuff. But when you go to the chiropractor, you get adjusted, right? You get things put back into alignment, and that's what God has been doing. All right, this person was lost, right? But you helped push them back into God's arms where they are now found. All right. And when you bring souls back to Christ, you're rewarded for that. And so now you're being rewarded, right, with your gift. This person is a gift being presented to you from God. They're fully awakened now. And today had gotten your best care is here. God's best. And joy to the table. He's placing on that prepared table. He's now bringing joy and placing that in front of you, so that you can sit back, recline, rest, and enjoy, right? There's joy. No more sorrow, no more sadness, okay? And this person is now purified, okay? And they now are, having reverence toward God, okay? And your birthday gift is being brought to you. Your birthday cake, your birthday gift, it's your birthday, and one of those gifts is God is giving you a new home, and that's you and your spouse. He's giving you to a new home to build, okay? He's placed you on this foundation, on him, okay? And now it's time to build. He's giving you a new home to build together. And so, yeah. Also, he's been highlighting grapes to me recently again, and I was looking at 12:10 in the Strong's today, which is a grape. It means a grape harvest. And it can represent biblically divine favor. Okay. All right. So that is the word on today. I pray that this blesses y'all, and I pray that it reaches the right people at the right time. And yeah. I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving and a good rest of your week. And I have two testimonies too, two different communications that's happened yesterday and today that I did not mention. I'm not going to go into detail, but just know that God is moving, and take your expectations out of what you think it might look like, okay? So you don't get disappointed, because that's what can happen, right? If you have this big expectation put on something, and God delivers, but he doesn't deliver in the way that you think, you can get disappointed, right? Or the enemy could come in and make you think, oh, well, this isn't from God because da 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 da, when in actuality it is. So yeah, keep heightened discernment, okay? It's 3:44, which means right now the time is 3:44, which means in the Strong's to return. So confirmation, people are returning, okay? Just as God said. So yeah, y'all be blessed. Have a good Thanksgiving. If y'all feel led to sow, my information is always in the description box. I thank y'all for the seeds that y'all do sow. I pray, again, y'all have a blessed rest of your week, and I will see y'all in my next video whenever that may be. Okay, bye.